Hello, everybody. We're live here once again, and as usual, I'm doing my setup. So just give me some few minutes and let me set up. Yeah, in some few minutes we will take off. Today we have an interesting session, a very interesting one. Let's see. Hey, Anna, today you are number one. Today you are back to your usual self, number one. I'll buy you toffee, don't worry. I'll get you toffee for being number one, as usual. So guys, today we'll be doing something very interesting. I asked my Fuji people to send in their files, and so far so good. I've received some of them. And those are the ones we'll be handling tonight. Yeah. So stay tuned. If you're now coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up as you come in. Operation 15 likes. Operation 15 likes. So anybody coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up. Operation 15 thumbs up. So this is the image we retouched yesterday, and yeah, it was good. Yeah. Anna says you should drop your thumbs up. Very necessary. Amma, tomorrow, if you join this live again, you will join the Blue Ranch Gang. I'll make you a moderator, and your name will be in blue. That's a promise. So don't forget to join us tomorrow too, and you'll be made a moderator. Tonight we tackle Fuji files in Capture One. Boom. Okay, I'm still setting up, trying to get the message across to the various groups. And yeah, my day was good, home all day, as it's supposed to be. Watch some movies and, yeah, that's it. Hey, Amma is dancing already. Tomorrow, pet, you become a moderator, like an admin, a WhatsApp group admin. You buy. Okay, still setting up. It's not easy doing setup, so we're still going through setup, and we should start any moment from now. I already got the Fuji files from 2 different people. I thought it would bring out a challenge for us, so but don't. Anna, don't worry. There'll be a challenge for you. By close of this session, there should be a challenge mapped out for you guys. So don't worry, okay? Your challenge will come. You will be challenged in a way that your boredom will run away. But you see, the thing is, for me in particular, this is how my whole life is. I'm always indoors, so this whole lockdown thing is like, it's not new to me. Catalyst, it's not the same thing with you. This whole lockdown thing is nothing new, so we manage it like that. And shut down your new beer, or they are here. Okay. All right. Let's see. How is this performing? Okay, good. The frame rate is good. Everything is okay. So we are not losing frames. Awesome. So we will continue with everything here. All right. Let's take off. So here we are with I've locked down for 21 days now. It's fun. You see, Catalyst. That's how it's been, Charlie. Some of us, we are used to locking ourselves up in our rooms like for days, and this is normal to me. So those of you complaining, it's not new to me. It's very, very normal. So me, honestly, I'm not bored. I'm not bored at all. This is me. This is how I live my life. So Charlie, boredom Biani. Okay, so this is the image we edited yesterday. Let's move to today's image, and once again, welcome everybody coming in. My name is Don Alabi. Unfortunately, today you won't see my face because I haven't set up the webcam. And if you're now joining, don't forget to like the stream. We are doing operation 15 likes. So if you're coming in, or if you're in here and you haven't dropped your like, please do so. If you're using a phone, just close the chat window, tap on the thumbs up, and then join the chat again. As easy as that. Your thumbs up are very necessary to me. Okay, so let's import our Fuji files. Our Fuji files are somewhere. All these images. I should have just created a folder and placed them in. Okay, yes, lovely. These are our Fuji files. This is 1, this is 2, and 3. So we put this in day 2. So we have 3 Fuji files from, we have 3 Fuji files from our Fuji people. So let's import them and then see what we got. Okay, so this is file number 1, number 2, and number 3. So these images are from colleague photographers who use Fuji. Now, if you look at the extension down here, it is RAF. It is not CR2 or NEF. CR2 is for Canon. NEF is for Nikon. Sony, Catalyst, what's the extension for Sony? And RAF is for Fuji. So if Catalyst is here, He shoots Sonny. So he will give us, yo, Vinny, what's up? Tonight we edit Fuji, the Fuji noise makers. No. Tonight we are editing their files. Let's see how their files look like. Hey, I see F1. That F1, I'm sure, because ARW. Okay, so Sony gives ARW, Nikon gives NEF, Canon gives CR2, and then RAF is for Fuji. So tonight we are tackling RAF. Catalyst, I will need your Sony, some of your Sony files. So if you do us the honors, just upload a couple of them, maybe 3 to 5 of them, and then send me the link so that tomorrow we'll use Sony files for the lesson. DJ Mike TV, what's up? Welcome to my live session. Welcome, guys. So tonight, these are the images we'll be dealing with. So let me choose all 3 images, and you guys, as usual, tell me which of the images should we work on today, from left to right. So 1, this is 1, 2, 3. So there is left, middle, and then right, if you're looking at the screen. So let's decide. Thank you, Catalyst. So guys, as it is tomorrow, we'll be working with Sony images. So those coming in, don't forget to like the stream here. And if you can share it, just go ahead and do so. Catalyst, thanks for the share on Instagram. Thank you very much, brother. So let's choose one of these 3 images to work on. Okay, Anna says 3. Kobe also says 3. So far we have okay, Vinny also says 3. Hey, you guys, why did you guys have some kind of consortium before coming? So far 3 people say we should pick 3. All right, so 3 has been shot by Alfred Corte, and then these 2 were sent by Ilex. So we'll go ahead and then pick this one. Or let me just give those coming in the chance to know why we chose this one. Now, most people here are saying we should pick the guy in the hat. So far, it's the guy in the hat that we'll pick for now. So let's see. Number 3 has the editorial feel. Wise, how are you doing? No, Wise, you're not late. We just started. So you're right on time. Now, today we are editing Fuji files, and between these 3, we are choosing one image to select. So far, the guy is winning. The guy with the hat is winning. So we'll pick the guy in white, in the hat. All right, so now let's, I've never retouched or edited a Fuji file. This is my, okay, Damali. Everybody says 3. Wow, so you guys like guy pictures like that. All right, no problem. No problem. Okay, it's not that sharp, but we'll still manage it. As you can see, like if you look at it compared to these other ones, see this is very sharp. If you look at this, it's also very sharp. And this is a 50 mm. This is a 35 mm. All right, so we'll use this one. We'll use this one. So guys, we are retouching this particular image today. This is my first time, but then as it is, Charlie, once you're a photographer, Nana Resh is here, and he also says number 3. Charlie, guys, we have a whole lecturer, a whole photography lecturer amongst us, and he's in the name of Nana Resh. Most of you will know him. So those coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up, yeah? Don't forget to like the stream. Just like the video. If you're using your phone, just close the chat, press the thumbs up or the like, and then open your chat again. And if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly go ahead and subscribe, because we do this every day for the next 14 days. Hey, it's 2 days down, so 13 days more. Yeah. So let's work on this. Nanaresh, you can, anybody in here can, chip in any idea, or if you have any suggestion, or anything you want others to know. We are all learning and we are all photographers here. So if you have anything, any addition you want to make, Charlie, just add. It's rather unfortunate I can't add other people. I think there are other softwares for doing that, so I'll find them so that from time to time we can add participants. Someone like Catalyst can join, or we can add an Aresh so he also adds his voice. So let's move on. Now this image, already looking at it from here, the exposure looks good. Like Alfred is one guy who does these editorial and fashion shoots. So he's good. He's very good. This image is out of camera. Like nothing has been done to it. You guys can see from the menu on the left here. Like everything is flat, like zero. Everything is just flat. So you see, this image already is almost perfect, straight out of camera, and that's what you should all aim at. Try and get your image good, straight out of camera, so that you won't have to do lots of post-processing. If you have to do any post-processing, like now, what we are going to do is just to take care of some of these, blemishes, and then even out some of the tones, and that's it. Because this image already looks almost perfect. So let's start. First of all, this image already looks a bit soft, so I won't do anything to the clarity. I won't touch it, but because it's a guy and it's a bit soft, I'll rather increase the clarity to, let's say, 10, and then here I'll make it 5. Now what this does is it will add more detail. Like, see, suddenly now the image is not that soft. Let's do a quick reset and then check. So this is before and this is now. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Right, so that's just for clarity. Now let's come to levels, and then I always like to press auto. Okay, so this is where it starts. See, so we've added some contrast to the image. Let's bump up the mid-tone a bit. If you have any contribution, don't forget to just drop it here, because we are all learning. And this being my first time, working with a Fuji file. Let me check the profile. Now over here, see, this was Fuji X-T2 generic. So the profile, wow, Fuji has lots of profiles. Man, you guys won't kill us. Oh. Fuji people won't kill us. If for Canon, if you go here, you have like just 4 profiles. But Fuji, look at all these profiles it's giving, like black and white, and all these filters and blah blah blah. Oh no, Fuji people won't kill us. Okay, I see. So they have all these things in. And Naresh, which one do you use, like for your in-camera profiles? Which one do you use? I think there are people who use this Velvia, and then there's other Astia, this one. But then I'll just pick Auto, because we are going to be doing most of the things by ourselves. So let's just pick Auto, and then come back here. Now the white balance is on 5200. Outdoor, I go between 53 and 55. So let's give it 5300 and see. Awesome. So he doesn't look that yellow. Wow. Eternal looks good for me all the time. Eternal. Okay, let's see. Catalyst says Eternal. Let's go and check what Eternal is. Where is Eternal? Where is Eternal? Okay, Catalyst. We don't seem to find Eternal here. I think, okay, this is Eternal. Alright, so this is Eternal, which means what? Usually classic chrome or black and white. That's Nanaresh. Nanaresh says classic chrome or black and white. Okay, Catalyst says Eternal. So this is what Catalyst is. Vinny, you know, most of them use these third-party lenses. I think this vintage lens or something. I'm sure that's why the F1. Let's see, Vinny, let Alfred come. Let him know from the group so that he will come on here and then come and explain to us why we have F1. Oh, yeah, Nanaresh is here. Nanaresh, how come it's F1? Because this particular one is F1 and the one from Elex is also F1. Is it because they are using these? Nanaresh, please explain to us how come we have F1. Okay, okay, so maybe a manual lens. All right, yeah, because I know manual lenses, most of them will give you like that kind of thing. All right, so Nanaresh says he uses either classic chrome or black and white. Catalyst says Eternal. Let's see, is there classic? Okay, so this is classic chrome. And then this is Eternal. Okay, Eternal is like more desaturated. Classic Chrome is a bit more saturated. So, okay, so let's see. Now we are confused. Okay, Kevin, because it's a third lens, a third party lens. Okay, okay, all right, all right. Now we understand. So, Kevin, what profile do you normally use? I see you guys have lots of profiles. We have, I mean, all these plated. So Catalyst said he uses Eterna, which is this. Nanaresh says he uses Classic Chrome, which is this. Lens has no electronic chip to communicate lens to the camera. Maybe adapter. Okay, okay, okay. So either it's a third-party lens. That's what Kevin said. He's also a Fuji guy, so Provia is a standard profile. Where is Provia? Where is Provia? I don't see Provia here. Or is it this Pro Neg High or whatever? Do I see Provia here? I don't see Provia. Okay, okay. Provia standard. All right. This, to me, has some yellows in it. Oh, okay, okay. So documentary, yes, Nana Red, and then fashion for Catalyst. All right, all right. So see, you guys, why are you confusing me? So far, you've given me like 5 different profiles. So you guys should choose which profile should we use. Because me for my Nikon, I use portrait. That's it. But for Canon, any Canon file that I get, I leave it on auto and then I adjust it myself. But guys, let me ask, these profiles, like since it's raw, can't we like pick any of them? That like, does it matter which one we pick here? Because at the end of the day, we are still going to manipulate the attributes and then change it. So does it really matter what profile we select? Let me know from you guys. Okay, Nanaresh says Etana, this one. Kevin says Provia. Okay, so we use Etana and then we work on it from there. So the profile we've all agreed on Etana. Fuji for Muha Dream. Telly, welcome. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up, yeah? He said, who is this guy? Nobody knows who he is. It's a picture that was sent for us to work on. So yes, Catalyst, draw some light on it for us. Why does it matter what profile you select? Why does it matter? Telly, don't worry. Just follow. You will understand, okay? Telly, Amma, and Anna, you guys will understand. Right now, we are just trying to discuss some technical details, right? So don't worry. Telly, just go on and do your job. We need the likes. Today we got the likes quickly. It's 13 now. So operation 15 might end up at operation 20. Yeah, so Catalyst, tell us, why is it important? Why does it matter to choose your curve profile? Why? Nana Rich, you can also drop in. Kevin, you too. Let us know why it's important to choose your profile. Because most people will say it's raw. It's a raw file, so why does it matter? All right, as we wait for them, let's continue. So now this image is like flat. So we'll build it up. Let's start building it up, yeah? Now let's see. I like contrasty images, so I just go ahead and then add contrast of let's say 10. Okay, cool. And then saturation, let's see, 5. All right, that looks good. And what else? Now let's see if we can drop some. Okay, so the suit had some. This affects the characteristics of the file, like how the highlights and shadows are interpreted. Okay, all right. So guys, there we go. So now I think we chose Eternal, and that's what Catalyst suggests, and that makes it like it gives us a flat image for us to build on. Now this is good for people who know much about colors and then raw processing. If you are not that good or you're not very confident about raw processing and colors, I think you should go for a profile which like gives you something close to the output you want. You get it? Because shooting flat is not for everybody. Most people will end up, messing up the image just because they want to color grade it. You see? All right, so now Reg seconds what Catalyst said. So in a nutshell, it gives you Charlie. Okay, Kevin says what film simulations are like Canon profiles. You choose the one closest to the look that suits you. Exactly. So if you're not sure, Charlie, I will repeat it. Shooting flat is not for everybody. Even those who do movies and all that. Sometimes, you are intimidated to shoot flat so that you color grade and all that. But some people end up messing up their footage or images by color grading just because they don't understand the color profiles and all that. So if you know you're not good with colors, please choose something close to what you like and then maintain it. Don't go and choose flat and then end up messing up the image. When I started, Charlie, I was shooting neutral, not knowing, what I was doing. Like these profiles and all that. It took me some time to even get to know that there's something here as a curve that you can change. It took me a while. So don't make that mistake. If you don't understand what a flat image is, just shoot. But you can shoot standard or pick one that best suits your output, right? Okay. So Kevin, you use Capture One, and you're a Fuji guy. Looking at this image, like on these settings, what are some of the adjustments that you make to bring this image to life? Catalyst, you as well. Nanaresh, let's hear from you too. I'm mentioning these names because these are people who like work with files apart from the Nikon and the Canon. And these other files like have more characteristics than the ones that we use. That's why I keep mentioning them so that they can contribute what they know. So we learn. I mean, if you're a retoucher here, you will get files from different platforms. So you should be able to handle all of them. And I don't think the same way you handle a Nikon file, that's how you handle a Fuji or Sony file. No. So it's good we are here learning all these things. So guys, let me hear from you. How would you, I don't want to go straight and then use my Nikon and Canon editing to just do that. So you guys should let me know. How will you draw the sliders? What values approximately? You get it? And those coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up. We are at 13. Once we get 15, we are good. But today, from the look of things, I think we can get 20. Nanaresh, yes. So looking at the sliders on the left here, what would be some of the approximate values that you'll be using if you were to be doing this editing yourself? What would be some of the values here that you'll be using? Approximate. All these profiles mostly use Vivid or Portrait or Nikon. Yes, Vinny, I use Portrait. Media simple. Portrait works for me. I've been through all of them. I realized Portrait works for me. My off-late network keeps messing up at times. Yes, Telly. Most people are home, so the networks are mostly choked. So just bear with them, yeah? Luckily, mine works well here. Otherwise, this whole stream would have been bad. So Kevin, Catalyst, and Anaresh, you guys should bail us out. Let us know what are some of the values you guys use here. Hey, Vinny, you're seeing 14. I'm sure everybody is seeing 13 because I see 13 here. And I'm sure if I should ask, everybody will say 13. Okay, so as we wait for them, let me just go ahead and be doing my Nikon style adjustments as we wait for this. So I already did one 5300. This is let me try 0 and see. No, it's too yellow, so we'll keep it here. So Nana says for me approximate will be tough. I'll reduce highlights a bit and shadows will be open a little. All right, so so Nana, you also see 14 likes. Wow, I see 13 here, and I'm sure other people. Okay, Kevin says, on the contrary, treat it like you would any other raw files, aiming for the vision you have for the image. Every image has different values. Yes, Kevin, you're right. That's very right. Anna says more likes. Yeah, more likes. We need 20 likes today. So if you're holding our like, just go ahead and press it. Okay, so far they are saying we should treat it like an ordinary file. So that's what we are going to do. So here, this to me looks a bit flat. So as I said, hair, I say hair. I'm used to retouching women. So okay, now I see 14 likes. So Vinny, I'm sure you'll be seeing 15 now. You and Anaresh. So here, I see that there's a bit of highlight on her. Hey, hair again on his. Okay, so guy, what he's wearing is it? What's the name? Is it a tuxedo or suit or coat? Which one? Which one best suits the name of what he's wearing? I'm not a fashion guy, so I won't understand these things. Some call it tuxedo, some call it suit, some call it coat. Charlie, educator, Catalyst, you like wearing it, but because a lot of indoors days, everyone is online. Yes, everyone is online. In an RSC is 15, please. I see 14 likes here. Okay, so if I bring the highlight down, see now his outfit is much more, in focus. So let me just keep it here like this, somewhere here. Blazer. Okay, so this is blazer. What's the difference between blazer, suit, tuxedo, and all that? Charlie, you guys, you just making life some ways for us. Okay, now I see 15. Awesome. So this is it. I reduced the highlight, as Nanaresh said. I don't know if this is the same thing he meant. I reduced the highlight. Then he said we should open up the shadows. Okay, that makes some sense. So 10 for the shadow. And then over here, the contrast, I gave it 11. Now let's do a global reset, temporal global reset and see. So this is our image from the beginning. This is the raw image that we brought in. And this is where we are. Oh, okay. This is before. And this is now. So what we've essentially done is we've made it a bit flat. We've taken out part of the saturation. Climax says, sorry, I'm kind of late, just joined. Okay, Climax, no problem. No problem. We are still here. So today we are being a bit more technical. Something Fuji. And we have the gurus here, the Sony and the Fuji people here taking control. I think tomorrow there is this other software. I'll try it and then see so that I can have them joining here so they can also talk and you can see them. I'll try that tomorrow. If it works, then that's how we'll be going on because it's boring having me alone here doing all the talk. These guys have lots of knowledge for them to share with us. So it won't be fair if I'm the only one talking here. You get it? So tomorrow I'll try this other software and see if I can bring them on, like this conference something, so they can also talk and all that. Okay, so this image still looks a bit flat for me, and I don't like saturated images, but let's see a saturation of 10. That's just making him more yellow. Now let's go back to the 5. And okay, let's more a bit this in the brightness small. Nah, it's too much. Reduce it small. Yeah, Telly says you should drop your temper. So guys, what do you think? Does it look too pale? is there something else that we need to do? Let me know what you guys think. Does the image look too pale? Looking at this is before, this is now. Before and now. So let me know what you guys think. Then we can move on. Do you guys think this image is okay? If it's okay, then we move it to Photoshop and then continue. Yes, we got 15 likes. But I need you guys to let me know. Nanaresh, does it look okay to you? Yo, Kevin. My man elects himself. Catalyst, fashion wise. Is this image okay for us to take it to Photoshop? Yeah. I see 16 now. So Telly, if we can do 20, that would be awesome. Okay, so Y says he likes it like this. Catalyst, is this your style? Are you okay with it? Okay, Nanarech says it's nice. So I'm sure now we can move to Photoshop and then do some mini blemish removal. Hey, Nanarech, you see 17. Yes, Climax, it looks a bit desaturated. Awesome. Vinny says it looks good. Now, Climax, you see, there is something, we have different styles. Like some like their images very saturated. I'm sure Kevin will come and say it's undersaturated. We have people who like their images like vivid, and then others like it like less saturated and all that. So depending on what your outcome is, what you want. Depending on what you want the outcome to be, you get it either saturated or less saturated. So you guys say we should keep it like this. Well, to me also it looks a bit desaturated, but for the sake of fashion and all that, let's just keep it like this. We move it to Photoshop. So we go to edit with Climax is as though you took the skin tones off a bit, toggling from before and after. Okay, yes, that's true. All right, so let's see what we can do. Let's do something with the Luma curve. Let's do something with the S thingy so we can add a bit of contrast. Okay, so we have a bit of contrast here, and as Climax said, it looks like it's been a bit desaturated. So let's go to 53 500. Hey, 5350. Okay, so we keep it here like this, and then let's bring this down a bit. All right, so let's take it to Photoshop, edit with, and then here, 8 bits. I realized that 16-bit just gives you bigger file sizes, and then if I think later I'll explain when you need 16 and when you should use 8-bit. So now we are moving the image to Photoshop to go work on some basic stuff. And then, okay, here we are in Photoshop. So I'll switch to my Wacom tablet and then we move. So as usual, we need to identify what we want to do. So let me create an empty layer. And if we come in, this is a guy, so we are not going to, work on it as if we are working on a girl's face. So first of all, there are just some common blemishes, certain blemishes that we can all relate to, like these white ones. And then I think it was a hot day, so he was sweating. That we can't do much about. Otherwise, the image will look somehow fake. So we just, and then this is, how do I even put it? I think it's from birth, so we'll keep it there. Just a couple of blemishes that we'll take off. So let's start with the spot removal tool. We start taking off some of the blemishes. You can use a clone stamp or any patch tool, any other one that works for you. But I have found out that this particular one works for me. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. So we take off some of these vivid blemishes. It's a guy, so for my personal pictures, I don't even take out blemishes. When you take a picture of me, I prefer those pictures sent to me like that, without blemish removal, because most of the things you see there will always be there. So just as I said, these obvious blemishes are what we are taking off. Okay, so far so good. I think we are good with this. So in this particular one, I don't know if I should do frequency separation or I should go ahead and then do dodge and burn. All right, let's just do some small frequency separation at certain parts of his face. So let's go here, frequency, then let's do 10, radius of 10. Take this off, and then the usual thing. So now I want to see the colors here are a bit off. So I'll just use the mixer brush to try and then blend it in like that. So that's all I'll be doing here. Not necessarily to smoothen his face, but just to blend in the parts. That's all. Alright, so let's keep it up. We're just going to blend in the tones. So this particular exercise is not to soften his skin or anything. It's just to blend in the tones. That's all. So it won't be as vigorous as doing it on a female skin. Yes, don't forget to keep your thumbs up coming. Very necessary. Thank you very much. If you're now joining us, today we are doing something different. We are retouching a guy, and it's a Fuji file shot with a Fuji X-T2. If you haven't heard of it before, you can just Google it. Nanarej, please, I see 17. Now, you and Vinny, you keep seeing ghost numbers. There is one ghost on your machine. Maybe it's a Corona ghost. Okay, so on this image, what we'll be doing more is dodge and burn, right? All right, so we have this now. As I said, the frequency separation on this is going to be minimal. So this is it. Now let's have our dodge and burn curve, and then go straight to dodge and burn. So we choose the brush tool at a flow of 2%. Please, you guys, I see 17. Who else sees 18? Me, there is 17 that I see. So we are going to do dodge and burn. So some of these obvious patches, we just take them off. The beauty of dodge and burn, it's non-destructive. So we've taken away that spot. See, if you look at before, just look here, right here. This is before and this is now. Before and now. So let's go back to black and white and then take care of those blemishes. Right here. So this is macro dodge and burn. Corrective dodge and burn. We are using it to correct some defects of the image. It's time consuming. Hey, Fauzia. Hey, Fauzia, welcome here. We have 18. I see 18 now. I'm sure Vinny will be seeing 19. Hey, you see 19, please. I see 18. So we are currently doing corrective dodge and burn. Fazia, this is your favorite, dodge and burn. Hey, you guys, it's like you are one moon ahead because I'm seeing 18, you guys are seeing 19. Okay, so corrective dodge and burn. As I said, it's a guy, so we are not going to be doing the shen things we do for girls. That's why I'm doing corrective dodge and burn extensively here. I used frequency separation for just something light, but these other strong ones, I'm using corrective dodge and burn. Okay. We need climax. You are saying 15, saying climax. No. Your 15 is rejected ballots. Because I'm seeing 18 here. I'm sure if I refresh, I should see 19. Because 3 people are seeing 19. Okay, so we are still doing corrective dodge and burn. Over here, this particular one, you can see that it said, do we have something like dead pimple? Fazia, you're a beauty and then a hair person. This, after pimples, that dark spot that comes, what's the name for those things? Like after you get pimples and then they go, that black spot that is left behind, what do you call it? So we are still doing corrective dodge and burn, taking away these dark ones. This is not the normal global dodge and burn that you know of. This is corrective, which means we are using it to correct something. So it's much more aggressive than black spots. Okay, so we are taking off the black spots using dodge and burn. You could have used the clone stamp or those things, but those are destructive. Dodge and burn, it's non-destructive. That's why we are using it. No, I'm not taking that away. It's just something small that I was taking away. And Naresh, if I get what you're saying, I'm not taking the frown away. For Z, I think, as you say, is black, the black spot. I think that makes for it. Okay, so let's go back to colored and then let's see before and after. Let's take a look at this. Is before and then this is now. So now Naresh, you see the frown, that frown is still there. See, this is before and this is now. So the black spots we've taken care of. Let's see again, before and now. So if you look at the side of his mouth here, there is this white something here. So what we can do is we can dodge the dark side here, or we can burn this so that they blend it. So let's rather burn here and see what we'll get. So you see, by just burning it a bit, we've been able to blend it in. So what you can do is zoom in so we can get closer to the pixels and then, be very specific. Now we are burning the bright pixels in so that they will fuse in. This thing is very, very amazing. It's time consuming, but at the same time very amazing. And it's non-destructive, so your image doesn't lose much. But if you are too extreme, then you start losing some, how do you even put it? The English is not coming. All right, so you see now we've been able to bring that. If you do before and now, see, we are getting it. So where else can we dodge or burn? I think we are okay like this. And Naresh wanted to send pictures of an insect for us to work on, and I told him no. Guys, can you imagine? He wants to send us insects. So, okay, Naresh, tomorrow we'll work on insects. Okay, so I've refreshed and I still see 18. So those of you seeing 19, where is your 19 coming from? It's called acne. Okay, acne, I see. All right, so I think this looks okay. What do you guys think? Aside here, I said hair. Hey, Charlie, I'm used to hair, sir. All right, let me burn this small thing here. Okay, that looks cool. And Naresh wants us to edit insect. Tomorrow we'll edit insects, don't worry. Okay, so I think still this black spot is still disturbing. So let's zoom into 100% and then try taking care of it macroly. Yeah, tomorrow we'll work on insects. Yeah. Now let's burn these small spots here. And then there are a couple of white spots that we want to burn in. That's the thing. If you zoom in too much, you get to see things that you are not even supposed to see. So because this is 100%, we are seeing things that we shouldn't be seeing. See? But sometimes it's good to zoom in all the way so you can correct some of these things. So this image is not that sharp, but we are still getting something good out of it. So yeah, this is what we have. Okay, so the image now looks fine. Good. Now we've just done small frequency separation. See, the frequency separation was mild, and then inside photography, Naresh will provide the COVID-19 virus in a small can, so we retouch it. Please, we beg, we don't want any outbreak. And then this is the dodge and see before and after, before, after, before, after. So what I want to do is I just want to do small frequency separate mixer brush here, just something small to blend in. You know, after dodging and burning, sometimes you end up displacing some of the pixels, so you need to just find a way of blending them in so that all those bits that's scattered will come back together. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so this image has all the details retained. If you can see, this is let me see, the raw image as you came in. This is 50%. Just look at the face. Well, this is 50%. This is the raw image as it came in. Then we did the blemish remover Then we went to frequency separation, which you might not even notice. It's what you notice is the dodge and burn. See, that's where majority of what we did is dodge and burn. See, so if you go back in now, this is our image. Nanarej says it looks good, and I also think it looks good. This is a guy, so we don't want any smoothness level and all that. So this is our image. Let's save it and then go to capture one and continue over there. If you're here and you've not dropped your thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. And let's move on. Now let's look at a quick before and after in capture one. So the image on the, let me zoom into this 25%. Here also 25%. Let's see. See? These are our two images. Left is before, right is after. So guys, have we made any difference? Like so far, we focused on the skin. So the image on the left is before, and the one on the right is after. 2 more likes to 20. Who are those 2 people who will take us to 20? Fazia, Mike, please wash your hands after working on people's pic. Okay, we are practicing social distancing. Fazia, you fuck up. Oh. I use the pencil, so I'm sure I need to wash the pen. The pen that I use, the tablet, I need to wash it because I didn't touch the face physically. Fazia, we need 2 more thumbs up to get 20. Yeah. Okay, so guys, these are the 2 images, before and after. Yes, so it's because we work only on the skin. We don't want to start changing the Kevin says it's called blazer. We don't want to start changing the color of the blazer or the background or anything. We just want to focus on the skin because I think the colors are good. Yubab. So, Anaresh, Kevin, are you still here? Let's see, guys. Climax. Where is Wise? You guys should look at the before and after, and let's see if we've made any, progress. Catalyst, are you still there? Exactly, Nanaresh, you're right. You're very right. Yeah, Wise, what do you have to say about the final image that we have? Because when you're doing these fashion things, you need the client has to advise on what they want done and all that. So if it's maybe they want that specific color. Now if you go and give it a different color, problem. You'll be in trouble for doing that. So let me quickly take a screenshot of this. There are 2 people here who haven't given their thumbs up. What are you waiting for? And then I'll change this over here, the thumbnail to this particular one, and life is good. The skin work beautiful. Alfred, yay! Okay, so guys, Alfred Corte is here. He's the man who shot this image. So Alfred, kudos. Your image is fantastic, Charlie. I will come learn from you. I shoot women, so I've lost a touch of how to shoot men. So Alfred Corte, I'll come and learn from after this lockdown, Charlie. I'll come and learn from you. So guys, Alfred Corte in the chat is the one who shot this beautiful image. So, and he says final image is good, and the skin work is beautiful. So guys, in a nutshell, the one who shot the image likes what we've done with the image. So yeah, that's good. The image is good and the shooter likes it, and I'm sure the subject, the one in the image, will also like it. So you see, it's not always about blurring skin. You know, left to me, hey, my women, what are you saying? In fact, to the best of my side, my to the best of my side, we on court. Okay, and mostly these guys decide on what they want. Uh-huh. Why says beautiful? I have a thumbs up. Oh. I was number 17. Oh, okay, you were number, that means you were in back then. Okay, okay. Now we have 18. We need 2 more to get to 20 before we leave. All right, so guys, as I was saying, it's not always about skin smoothing, blurring skin and all that. No, you need to maintain the texture. So mostly look for processes that will keep the originality of the image. You know, you can use frequency separation, but use it in a way. I use frequency separation on this image, but you guys notice we did not even sharpen the image after retouching. We didn't apply any sharpening or anything. Everything is just from the image. So imagine now we add sharpening to this, like it's going to be like something even overboard. You get it? So use processes that will keep the originality of your image. Retouching shouldn't take much away from your original image. It should just enhance it. You get it? Keep the originality. Don't go and make the face smooth, you know, take things that are not there. And this was a fashion shoot on a hot day. So it's just reasonable that, you know, the bit of sweat over here, if we had taken it off, it would have taken something away from the image. You get it? Yeah, Alfred, they claim your fans, oh. They claim your fans, pa. See, so please, when you're shooting, shoot as close to the output that you want. Don't shoot anything and say, I'll edit it, I'll Photoshop it. No. Shoot as if you're not going to edit it. Because this image, even before, the before looks good to me. Like, this is like a perfect image. Just that because of digital technology, we decided to, you know, take out some blemishes and then make it look much more presentable. Like if you're going to put it in a magazine or you put it on a billboard, fine, you get it. So shoot clean. When you're retouching, don't do plenty things. Don't do nyama nyama stuff. Good edit. Guess I got to try this method as well with the clients who like it. Yes. Kweku, don't you shape his brows a little? This is a guy. Why do you want to shape the brows? Man, Alfred, tell Fauzia something for me. She's saying we should shape the brows. I mean, it's a guy. Why do you want to shape his brows, making it look a bit masculine? Is it making it look a bit masculine? What's the shaping of the brows that you're talking about? Fauzia, I don't understand you. How do you want me to shape the brows? Or you want me to darken the brows or something? If that's what you're saying. So guys, don't over retouch. Don't go and blur skin. Don't go and make skin very smooth and all that. No. You can dodge and burn is there. I'm doing a series on it. So, but otherwise, if you go online, there are plenty methods of dodging and burning. Pick one, learn it, and then use it. If you're now coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up. Don't forget to like the video. We need 2 more to get to 20. Right? It's not about blurring skin. Just work it and then, you know, keep the originality. Let the skin. I think. Hold on. I think. Ashok, Alfred. Ashok. She's saying we should shape the brows. Ashok. Okay. So I think it's okay. I was thinking. Okay, so we forgot to do something here. So I'll go back to Photoshop and then work on this area. It looks some ways. Yeah, so let me just go to Photoshop and then work on that area. Then we'll come back here. But for now, Fauzia, We are not going to shape any brows. What is that? What kind of work do you want to give us? On a natural light shoot with a guy is it's wayward. And the guy is wayward. I don't get it. Which one is the wayward? So I'll pick my dodge layer and then try and dodge here a bit because it looks a bit distracting. That's all. Aside that, oh. Okay, let's dodge it up a bit. Yeah, Fazia, I see nobody is buying into your idea of shaping the brows. It's a guy. So, all right, now we have here, and then I'll burn this side a bit. Burning just here, we totally forgot about this place when we were retouching. So now, here we are. Awesome. Let's dodge here a bit. Dodge here also. Okay, good. Now we can close this. Fuzzy, I'm not the one saying it too. All right, we are back here and life is good. So this is before and after. I think we did a good job since the owner of the picture says we did a good job. So we'll clap for ourselves. I wish you guys, okay, let me see. Yeah, I just clap for all of us here. We've done well. Now we are just waiting for the 2 more thumbs up so that we can get out of here. These days, I told you we'll spend like 1 hour, maximum 1 hour, 30 minutes. We won't do over 2 hours anymore. Right? So we have a final image and we've done well. So if anybody has a question, Naresh, thank you. Tomorrow we'll retouch, no, we'll edit insects. So Naresh, please make ready your insects. Yeah, we'll work on them tomorrow. So if anybody has any question, please. Naresh is here. A whole lecturer, photography lecturer is here. So if you have any question, ask. Alfred is also here. So if you want to ask any question, Charlie, go ahead and do. Otherwise, if you guys don't have any question, then we'll call it an evening or a night, one of them. Anna, are you still here? Amma, today dear, we've thrown you off. I know, I understand. We've thrown you off today, but Charlie, tomorrow we'll be back with insects. The insects we won't keep long, so we'll finish that quickly, then we'll tackle something else because I'll be asking for more files, then we'll continue. So if nobody has any question and we are good, then we'll call it a night. Or what do you guys say? Fazia, do you have anything to say? Anything to say? I'm not sure you have anything to say. 8. So nobody will make it 20. Okay, cool then. Guys, thank you very much for joining here. You guys are the real guys, you know. You're the real guys, man. The support is massive. Massive support, cry. Yeah, wise. That's what it's supposed to be. Every day we are supposed to learn something new. So if you have any specific okay, so Kevin is asking, if a client asks for advanced retouching, what could you do to further enhance this image? People will log at someday we finish early retouch, then we add insect. okay. So we finish early retouch, then we add insect. Because if we start with insect, yes, people will log out. Now Kevin says, if a client asks for advanced retouching, what could you do to further enhance this image? Okay, now it will depend on what the client wants. You know, advanced retouching, it's subjective. It's mainly based on client request. So let's say A client might want, let's see, okay, a client might say, if we come in here, the client might say, oh, I want the skin like smoother. So in that case, we'll be doing clone stamping more, and then more frequency separations, and then we'll be working on the high frequency layer so that we'll soften these things. Then the client might say, oh, I don't want the sweat or something. In that case, by the time we finish, you realize that like this part of the masculinity or the masculine aspects will be toned down, because we'll be taking away most of these things that you see here. You get it? Kevin, I hope you understand. So if the client asks for that, fine, we'll do that. Then the client might say, oh, since they say what pink lips are sexier, so we should enhance the colors on the lips. Fine, we'll do that. See? Aside that, I don't know what, because the blazer, the color here, I'm not sure the client would want us to mess with the color. So for that, it's okay. But if it was something colorful, then they'll say, oh, make the color like bring it up a bit or something like that. You get it? Or give me a variation of that color. Then that's what we would have done. But for this particular image, I think the only thing a client will want changed, it's to soften the skin down a bit and then take out the sweats, which to me will take a lot from this particular image. Kevin? And also, if it's going to be for a billboard or advertisement, I'm sure they might want to remove the background and then put it on a different background or something. That has to do with the graphic designer. Yeah. So, Kevin, have I answered you? Are we okay? Is there any follow-up question? But honestly, I like this image. Charlie Alfred, you do what? You do. Okay, so guys, if there is, I'm sure Kevin is typing questions. So let's give him some few minutes and see what question he comes up with. Otherwise, we'll just end here. Okay. So Kevin is satisfied. It's not easy pleasing Kevin. So if Kevin is pleased with our editing, then Charlie, we've all done well. From raw processing to Photoshop and then back here, we've all done well. And then the image selection. I mean, everybody went straight to select this image for editing. But guys, these other two images were sent in by Kevin. Kevano Sengresic. Your name, is it Ghanaian? Are you sure you are Ghanaian? The Ghana card, don't go and do some, otherwise I'll report you are not Ghanaian. These images look good also. So let's see. Hopefully tomorrow we can tackle no makeup editing. Yes. So guys, tomorrow we'll tackle no makeup editing so that we'll tackle one of these images. This is natural beauty, like no makeup, nothing, not even eyeshadow or shaping of the brows, nothing. It's just raw like that. So tomorrow, book a date. We'll deal with one of these two images, how to edit natural face, no makeup, no nothing. Kevano is not Ghanaian. Look at name, Kevano Sengresi. I can't even pronounce it. Simple Kevin. You've gone to Kevano it. There's Sengresi, I'm sure it's Sagranti. Kevin, is it not Sagranti that you decided to make it Sengresi? I said Senguchi. So guys, yes, tomorrow we'll edit one of these images. Let me put before and after so that anybody coming in will know where. Today, John Moore having been, hey, I said having, Charlie, relax, take it easy. John Moore hasn't been here today. I'm not pleased though. The live chats end now. What is the live chat end now? Fazia, we don't get you. 2 more thumbs up and we'll hit 20. But I'm sure those 2 people are not here because everybody here has given a thumbs up. If you're here and you haven't given your thumbs up or you haven't liked the video, if you're using your phone, just close the chat window. If you're using your phone, close the chat window and then press the thumbs up and then open the chat again. And voila. See? So, Nanaresh, do you see 18 or 19? Kevin, Vinny, what do you also see? You who are not beautiful, please, we are not talking about beauty. We are talking about the picture. Anybody can be beautiful. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, you see? Okay, so in the absence of any question, I'll give you guys 60 seconds. Since you see 19, I see 18. Since I think there is a bit of a delay in the relay of the message. So I'll give you guys about 60 seconds. That's like 1 minute. So that if you have any question, you can type it in. So we answer it before we leave. It's now 1 hour 16 minutes. So let's say quarter by 1 hour 20 minutes, we should be out of here. So if you have any question, please, let's use these few minutes to get them here. Or if you have any suggestion, how we can make this whole interaction better, we are all ears. So just let me know. Let me stop talking so you guys can type whatever you want to type then. So in the next 60 seconds, I'll be quiet and then I'll come back for what you guys have to say. Okay, so let me see. I'm not impressed, so the live can't end now. Let's continue. Wow. And Arai says, can you sharpen now so we see it? It has any weird sharpening artifacts. Okay. You said natural beauty. Okay. Black and white version. Okay. Not feeling the forehead. Catalyst says not feeling the forehead. Catalyst, what about the forehead? Me, I know not nice. Okay. The forehead could be leveled a bit or leveled as in Catalyst, I beg. What about the forehead? Like, should we? Okay, I think it looks a bit rough, and you want it leveled up a bit, as Naresh said. Okay, no problem. We could go on and do that. And then Kevin was saying black and white. All right, so let's get this. Let's clone it, and then give it a standard black and white. All right, so this is a black and white version. So Kevin, these are the two, black and white and normal. Okay, so You guys are asking that we level the forehead a bit. No problem. We'll do that right away. But Kevin, this is black and white. What do you think? Do you prefer the black and white or you still prefer the colored? Also, I'll go into, there are some dark patches. Okay, yeah, catalyst. So we'll solve that. I'll go into Photoshop and then fix the dark patches that catalyst is talking about. Okay, so Nanaresh is seeing 19. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Let's go fix yeah, when zoomed out, there are some dark patches. Okay, we are going to fix that. So let's go to this and then see. Dark patches. Patches mean what? Are we, hold on, let me bring this guy in. Let me just get an empty layer. Then we can draw in. Are you guys talking about, this is white. Let's make it black. Oh, shit. Awesome. Now let's see. Are you guys talking about this whole region? So I've drawn around the forehead. Is that what we are talking about? Because it looks like there's a pothole or something there like that. Is that what we are all looking at? Let me zoom in. So guys, where the, is it circle or something, the shape I've drawn, is that where we are all looking at? Okay, then Naresh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Siri, keep quiet. All right. Kevin, I got it. I got it. So we are going to work on that region. All right. That's awesome. Let's fix that. Life is good. Remove. So let me clear this. So we go back to this. Now, a couple of ways we can do this. One, we can use continue using dodge and burn. Two, we can use the empty layer between the high frequency and then the low frequency, right? Or three, we can use like frequency separation, but like how we would have done it for a female. So I think in this case, I would want to use dodge and burn. So let me create another instance of dodge and burn so that in case it goes bad, we can always delete and it won't affect the previous one. So here I think I know what it is. So let's, the parts that are dark, these places, let's undarken them so that they will fall in. Like soldiers, when they say fall in, fall out. So that middle there appears a bit darker than the outer side. That's why it appears like it's in a hole. You bab. So now we use dodge and burn to brighten it. Now I'm dodging the part that appears like a hole with that tiny highlight. Which one is the tiny highlight? Okay, once I'm done with this, we'll see if that tiny highlight is still there. So what I'm doing is I'm dodging that dark region that dark region. So that hole appears to disappear. It appears to disappear. Does it sound good? Kevin, don't laugh. So we have two Kevins in this live stream tonight. There is the Kevano and there is the Kevin. Vinny, you are the Kevin and the other one is the Kevano. Okay, so let's take out this and see. So this is before the hole, and this is after the hole. Guys, are we making any progress? And as I said, if once you start dodging and burning, you take away some of the colors. So after we would have to, blend it with the mixer brush on the frequency separation layer so that we can get back those details. So guys, tell me. Oh, Fred, why are you laughing? So I think, guys, we've made a difference, right? This is before with the hole there, and this is now. So Catalyst and Kevano and Nanaresh, you guys made the observation. How does it look now? Is that thing you people said, is this gone or is still there? From here, I think it's gone. All I have to do is blend in the tones there. So let me just go ahead and do that as I wait for you guys to check. It's better now. Oh, so Alfred, you saw the thing there, you didn't say anything. If I catch you, then lash you. Eh? So this one, like we were going to send it out like that. If Catalyst hadn't said it, Nanka will just send it out like, I'll catch you, Alfred, and lash you. Okay, so alright, it's better now, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to blend there a bit because some of the colors shifted and all that. So I'll just blend it a bit so that we have some uniformity. Improvement. Thank you, Kevano. Your name is Kevin. You say no. It is Kevano that you want. Are you Spanish? Or Mexicano? Okay, so we have this. And Nanaresh was talking about sharpening. Now, I have two ways of sharpening. You get it? The first one that I use is in Photoshop here. That's when I do more of frequency separation. There's a simple trick that you can use to sharpen your image over here. So I'll show you that one. Then I'll show you the other one also. Alfred says, oh, personally, I don't have an issue with it. That's why I didn't mention. Okay, that's cool. No problem. I was just teasing. True. I was just teasing you, Keke. Okay, so I think now it looks okay. But I think over here, there's something. Over here, it's like there's an escape. Some small escape. So let me just burn it down a bit. Okay, burn it down. As in, like, burn down the house. Okay, so let me just burn here a bit. Let me see. It's working. Oh, I'm not burning that thing. It's working. So let's just burn here a bit so that it doesn't look like there's a Nike thingy over there. Good. So that falls in like that. Awesome. So what was I going to do? Yes, the Nanaresh talked about, let's reduce opacity of that a bit to see. Opacity of the of this one, right? Okay, so let me make it 70%. Okay, Nanaresh, you're right. So that's everything doesn't move. So Nanaresh, I've made it 70%. What do you think? Does it look good? So as we wait for that, let me show you how to sharpen it over here. Now there are different ways of sharpening, but the one I use is over here. You see the high frequency layer, that's the texture layer. I duplicate it. Okay, Naresh, we are on course. So I duplicate this high frequency layer. So those who don't do frequency separation would not relate to this, but 90% of my retouch, I use frequency separation in a minimal way. So I always have these layers. So what I do is I duplicate this texture layer. So once I do, you see how sharp the image has become, like over sharp. Let me disable the duplicate layer. This is now, and this is now. So you see now, like the sharpness, everything is back. Somebody might want to keep it like this, fine, that's their style. But me, once I duplicate it, I come to the blending mode, and then I change it to either overlay or soft light based on the image and then the intensity I want. So for this one, I would say let's keep it on soft light. So you see, it's very, very subtle. Like it's light. So you might not even notice. It's negligible, but it gives you some kind of sharpening that, you know. So that's it. Or you can still leave it at where was it? It was, I think, hard light or something. Hold on. Okay, it was linear light. So you can still leave it at linear light and then change the opacity instead. So instead of changing the blending mode to soft light or overlay, you can leave it at where it is linear light and then change the opacity rather to somewhere, somewhere you are okay with. Some people like, very sharp, like strong images and all that. So that's it. But what I do is I just change here to soft light and I don't need to change opacity most of the time. So once we save it and you guys say you're good with this, you go back here and then Kevin, you were asking for black and white version. There it is. Do you like it? Or we should maintain the normal one? I'm sure Nana Resh would like the black and white. It looks 1946. Kevin, do you like the black and white or you maintain it like this? Ah, see, Nanaresh likes the black and white. Hey, assemble, Nanaresh. Yeah, oh, not. Lovely black and white, awesome. So, well, once Nanaresh says he likes the black and white, I'm sure Kevanu will also say he likes it. Unless, of course, he wants to fight. Otherwise, I'm sure he will also say he likes it. And then that should do for this evening. If you guys agree with me, hey Charlie, we've moved to 1 hour 30 minutes. Try across, let's see, or with +2 black and +1 white. Hey Nanaresh, what are you talking about? This +2 black, +2 white, +1, okay, +2 black. I like the black and white. It looks very editorial. Yes, now I'm tempted to process the images in black. Alfred. Alfred, you will behave, okay? Alfred, you will behave. Okay, so Nanaresh says we should do plus something, plus with +2 black and white. Okay, so black +2, if this is what he's talking about. And then, hey, I never said -2, I said +2. And then white 1. So, Manaresh, I've done it for you. +2 +1. I have done it. Hey, Alfred, you've changed your mind there. Okay, so guys, let's see. This is before and that's after. But then let's take out, let's see if, okay, so these are the 3 variations. This is before. Let me take out this so you can see it large. This is before. This is the final thing with in color, and then this is the final thing in black and white. So, guys, you guys have been amazing, like very, very amazing, super amazing. Even though today's session was very technical, it was worth it. Like, in fact, let me take out this also, the browser, so we see it full screen. This is a full thing. Charlie, imagine, no, but I mean, this, if you print this thing like this and then post on your wall, like your physical wall in your studio or somewhere, like all these 3 images printed on one canvas like this and posted. Charlie, if you guy, Jewa. Alfred, this is a lovely image you have, yeah, Charlie? Very, very lovely. So yes, Charlie, it's been quite exhausting, but it's worth it. Today's session has been worth it. So guys, thank you very much for being here. I'll give you like 60 seconds to type in whatever you want to type, like questions, suggestions, or something, because of the delay, so that I wouldn't have to cut you whilst you're typing. So I'll give about 60 seconds. I'll be quiet as you type whatever you need to type. So at this moment, if you're here with us and you haven't dropped your thumbs up yet, if you haven't liked the video yet, please go ahead and do so. If you're using your phone, just close the chat, not the live view, just the chat. Close it. There's an X button there. Close the chat. Tap on the thumb, and then open the chat again, and you'll be here with us. Okay, so looks like nobody has any question or anything to add. So it's been fun having you guys here and very, very educative. So let's do this again tomorrow, 8 p.m. sharp. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is a good time. Subscribe and then hit the bell so you get notified anytime we go live. Thank you for using my image, Alfred. Most of the people, I think everybody here chose this particular image to be edited. So, Calpero GH. Oh, okay. Charlie, the two of you make good images. The two of you make good images. Nice. Charlie, thanks for allowing us use your image, eh? And thanks to everybody who took part in tonight's live. So join us again tomorrow, 8 p.m. for our next one. Until then, I hope this has been informative for you. And I'd like to thank you for joining.